Hello everybody, I'm Jimmy Fantastic and welcome to my Khorne guide, the new team with Season 9. They've come out, they're a funny old team, they're all, frenzy, crazy guys trying to kill things and get killed. That's the downside. Killing things would be good, but the problem is they get killed. So we're going to have a look at the positionals here. Rerolls are 60k, which is the same as Chaos. They obviously have to have Favoured of Khorne, you can't make them like, Favoured of Nurgle or anything. They're absolutely dedicated to Khorne. They get an Apothecary, which isn't very Khorne-like, is it? To be honest. I guess they can patch them up to kill again, then more things die, which is good, I guess. So they get up to 4 Bloodseekers, up to 4 Khorngors, up to 16 Linemen, and 1 Bloodspawn. So I guess we can start with the Bloodspawn. The Bloodspawn's a funny one, because he looks kind of cool. The customizations look amazing. He looks alright like this. He's really expensive, right? 160k, super expensive. Movement 5's decent, Strength 5 is obviously great, Edge 4 plus, AV 9 plus is really, really bad for 160k. He's fragile, very fragile. Loner 4 plus, as you'd expect. Unchanneled Fury, which is better than Animal Savagery because Animal Savagery kills your own players, so at least it doesn't kill your own players. He never loses his tackle zone. If he ever gets knocked over out of the action, then obviously you need to get him back in the action, so it's okay that he's got to blitz every turn if he can't block. So yeah, it's completely... It's not a good nega trait, but it's better than Animal Savagery. And then his 3 skills are exactly what you'd expect. Frenzy, so you can hit people more, which is, quite good when you get block. Claws and Mighty Blow, so like all the killing things. So Claws and Mighty Blow don't combine in the way that they used to, right? So like if you roll a 7 on armor, you can't then turn it into an 8 with Mighty Blow and break with Claws. You've just got to roll an 8 to break with Claws. But if you roll an 8 and break with Claws, you'll still get +1 with a Mighty Blow on the injury. So it's not as good as it used to be. It's still better than not having Mighty... Like, if you've got Claws, it's better to have Mighty Blow than not have Mighty Blow. But it's asking a lot to pay a double for it anymore. Like, for things that would need a double to get both. Like werewolves, particularly. And, you still take it on Chaos guys and Khorne guys because it's just more killing power, but it's just nowhere near as good as it used to be. And you don't want too many of them anymore. So, yeah, he's kind of good, but he's just so fragile. It makes him... not good to put it bluntly, but he's fun, right? People will take him because he's fun. I'm not denying that he's not fun. Bloodseekers are certainly something. They're 10k more than a normal Chaos Warrior, and they lose agility and they lose PA, but they get frenzy. Now that makes them worse to start with in a way because they'll 1 in 9 more and they'll turn over more, but they will get more knockdowns. And knockdowns is good, especially once they get block. They're really great. As far as leveling them up, you want block, Mighty Blow, guard, the usual things. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention on this guy, you want block is obviously great, and double AV is great, and Ironhard Skin is great. These want block, guard, Mighty Blow, and then they can think about, claw, Ironhard Skin, plus AV. That sort of thing. They can't. But honestly, the Edge 4 Plus is a real bad thing compared to Chaos Warriors. Chaos Warriors can do some ball stuff, and they can't really do the ball stuff very well. So, yeah, it's not great. But having loads of frenzies, lets you do things. Now I've got the Khorngor. The Khorngor is basically just better than a Beastman, right? It's now the fact there's only 4 of them. Sucks a little bit, but a Beastman 60k, these are 70k, and they've got Juggernaut. They're just a Beastman with Juggernaut, which is a pretty great deal. Honestly, like Juggernaut is a completely fine skill. It means when they're rookies, they can blitz, and don't knock themselves over on a blitz. They can get blocks so that they can completely deal with wrestlers really well. And again, just build them like a normal Beastman. 1 becomes your ball carrier, block, dodge, sure hands, movement ups, edge up. 1, and then you've got 2 just become hitters, right? Block, Mighty Blow, tackle, claw, and then 1 can be like a utility guy with wrestle guard, something like that. Tackle. So yeah, they're fine, and they're good that they're controlled because they haven't got frenzy. The bane of your existence is like strong teams with guard. So like getting out guarded with these guys is horrible because you can't fight the bashers. They can like beat up dodgy teams. But then, of course, sidesteppers are a problem for them with so much frenzy. Now, the big weak point with the team is the linemen. These are terrible players. 633 for 8+, so they're AV7 in old money. AV8 plus is obviously terrible. They've got frenzy, which is just bad because they get themselves into trouble. Now, it's not always bad, right? You will get to serve things, you will get second chances of blocking things, but a blockless AV8 plus frenzy player is a massive, massive liability. They just want to random generals, right? Because they've already got one of the ones that they don't want. So they just want to random generals. Wrestle's a fine hit, kick isn't the worst, block's fine. Sure hands, they can be a ball carrier, you know, like it's rough, but you're really just looking for dirty player, wrestle or block are the three that you're looking for. And then sack them. You won't really have to sack them because they'll die. They'll die a lot. So as when it comes to making the team, this is the only team that I'd start with. I wouldn't be too happy about starting with this either. You know, I had somebody have to pay me to use Khorne, basically. I think they're terrible. Great guide, right? 2 rerolls, no apothecary, 4 Khorngors, 4 bloodseekers, and only 3 linemen. You really want to minimise the amount of linemen on the pitch. That's the best thing about the bloodseeker, is that it's not a lineman, right? Really. But yeah, you know, like this is just like a chaos team minus a reroll, right? Which is pretty rough, with loads of frenzy and trash linemen. And you get an extra dedicated fans. As I say, I really hate the team, and I will never play it. But in case you do want to play it, this is what you're looking at. And so this, if you take the blood spawn, then you need to build around it, right? Block, iron hard skin, AV. Then he's just invincible, and then he can go and smash things with block, claw, mighty blow, frenzy. You want block, mighty blow, guard, and all your bloodseekers, and then block and sure hands, block and tackle, block. Lots of block to survive and do things. A dirty player, 14 men. 2 rerolls. This still came to 1760, by the way. So, like, you know, you'd have to random probably generals on the Khorngors. Hope for like block, wrestle, tackle, sure hands. You got 4 hits there. And yeah, random on the lineman at least. So yeah, this is a 1750 team. It's just all about the blood spawn. Now, if you want to not put all of your eggs in one basket, then you become a bit like a normal team, right? You get a movement 8 ball carrier, blood, sure hands. You get a couple of mighty blow, tackle, Khorngors. You get a block one. You can probably get block guard, right? If you're taking lots of randoms, you can probably get block guard there as well. And then you've got your bloodseekers with block guard, mighty blow, and a couple of claws as well. Still only 2 rerolls. Like you're really hungering for rerolls cost 60k. You probably should have 3, but then obviously you're losing more and more skills. So it's just tough. It's tough to build them. That's all I can say. And then we've got the arena team. They're tier 4 as it stands. So the fact that they get a secondary makes me go, look, if somebody makes me play Khorne, then I'm going to go with a block bloodspawn so I can at least get lucky. And it's, you know, fun, allegedly. So yeah, loads of block, some wrestle and a guard, just because, you know, what can you do? You're blocking things. You want blocks, you don't fail. 2 rerolls and an apple. So yeah, this is a very quick guide, as it were, because it's just not my cup of tea, right? Like it's just everything I hate about Blood Bowl. Is Khorne. Like, you've got lack of control and they're really dicey, and like, yes, you know, if you're a good player playing bad players, you'll get loads of serfs, and if they haven't got bash teams, you'll bang them out easily. So there's a certain kind of person that'll enjoy these a lot. I'm not that kind of person. I've got no interest in, like, you know, playing people I'm loads better than, playing on tabletop, all that kind of stuff. It's not really for me. So you know, surfing, yes, it's good to surf because it helps you win games. I don't have a weird fetish for it. I don't think I'm the best player in the world every time I surf somebody. It's just not that big a deal. And yeah, there you go. I'm a big Debbie Downer on Khorne. But look, some people like that sort of thing, right? Some people like that sort of thing. If you like that sort of thing, you'll love Khorne. And, you know, they're probably not that bad overall. But they do one thing very well. Which is frenzy things. You can lean into that if you like. personally, I've played one game with them, I won it, I hated it, I'll probably never touch them again. So there you go. Wonderful Khorne guide. Really sold them, I think. I really, really made you feel how great they are. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.